let's stand at the top of our mat in mountain pose. So for mountain pose, we shift our weight into our heels, lifting the toes up, pressing the toes back down into the mat so we get a nice, steady, firm grip onto the floor. Lift your shoulders up, rotate your shoulders back, and press your palms down to the floor alongside the body. Mountain pose is an empowering pose, so it makes you feel strong. So think of your feet firmly planted like a tree, and you're growing all the way up, nice and tall, steady and firm. And we're going to stay here in mountain pose for a couple deep breaths. So start activating your inner thigh muscles and pulling up on those muscles just above the kneecaps. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. Inhale and slowly exhale. Transitioning from mountain pose, we move into tree pose. Shift your weight onto your right leg and take your tree pose. So the left knee is pointing out to the left side, and you can bring, today my tree is going to be up on my calf. So as I said the last time, you can take your tree down at the ankle, onto the calf, or up at the inner thigh. Whichever tree you decide to take, you're pressing that left foot into your right leg, and the right leg is pressing straight back into that left foot. Lift up through the chest and take a couple deep breaths. So it's also a hip opener as well as a standing balancing pose. So we want the left knee out and open to the side, chest lifting up, and I want you to bring your hands into prayer, heart center. Your drishti or your gaze is straight ahead at something that is not moving. So now is a good time to sort of look beyond the TV, not directly at me. Now trees shake in the wind, so if you feel yourself wobbling around, it's okay. I'm wobbling a little bit today. But you just want to, if you fall out of the pose, just come straight back into it. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale. On your next inhale, reach your prayer up above your head. Lengthen up through the arms, and on your exhale, grow your branches. So separate those palms and take a position with your hands. You can keep your fingers out wide. You can bring your thumb and your index finger to touch, whatever works best for you. Still growing up tall, inhale, and exhale, reaching the arms out. Inhale, bring your hands back into prayer, heart center, and bring your prayer down to your chest. Take a deep breath. Turn your left knee forward and release the left leg down. So again, roll around onto your ankles, making sure that you're okay. Coming back into mountain pose, lifting up through the chest. Take a deep breath. Shift your weight onto your left leg, right foot pressing into either the ankle area or your calf. For me today, it's the calf. Lifting up through the chest. Bring your hands into prayer, heart center. Inhale, take your prayer up above your head. And exhale, open your branches out. So let your trees bloom. Take some nice deep breaths here. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling completely. Inhale deeply, bring your hands back into prayer. Bring them down towards your heart center. Turn the right knee forward and exhale, release the hands and the legs. Rolling around onto your ankles for 2 deep breaths. Rolling the ankles, rolling onto your toes, pushing back into your heels. Reaching your arms all the way up, taking a small back bend. Reach up with your heart, inhale, and exhale, we take a forward fold. Bring your hands onto your shins and pull your shoulders back away from the ears. And take your forward fold right here. Inhale, reaching your arms all the way up. And exhale, releasing your hands down. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what my forward fold looks like. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Reach your bum back and drop your hands down towards the floor. You can grab hold of your ankles, your calves, whatever feels best for your body. As you exhale, reach your chest towards your legs and press your palms into your calves. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold forward. Now forward folds are a great way to stretch the backs of the legs. Take some nice deep breaths. If you have high blood pressure, you want to keep your head up so that your head isn't lower than your heart. Another one of my favorite forward folds is waterfall pose. You can reach for opposite elbows and just let the upper body hang all the way down. Feel free to take a soft bend into your knees. This way we're relaxing the shoulders, the neck, the head, the spine, stretching out the lower back as well. Inhale, round your spine, come all the way up. Your head comes up last. When you get to the top, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach your hands behind you this time. Interlock your fingers. Press your palms down and reach your chest up to the sky. On your exhale, bend your knees, lower your chest down to your thighs, and reach your arms over your head. As your hands reach forward, you're opening up through the shoulders. So if your shoulders are super tight, this might feel a bit uncomfortable at first. Let the head hang. Inhale as if I'm pulling you up by your hands. Lift your chest up. And exhale through the mouth. Moving swiftly into Utkatasana chair. So Utkatasana is a really nice pose. You're going to swing your hands in front of you, palms facing down for now. And I want your feet a hips distance apart. Not a mat distance, but just directly under your hips. Look down at your toes and sit your bum back as if there's a chair behind you. So you reach back into your chair. Now the key here is to make sure your knees don't pass your toes. So pull your hips back and make sure you can see your toes just beyond your knees. Pull your shoulders back and take a couple deep breaths. This is a fantastic pose to tone and strengthen the legs. Taking a couple deep breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. If you feel a little adventurous today, sit a bit deeper into your chair. That's going to hurt. I feel it already in my thighs. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, we sit back into our chair, Utkatasana. Reaching your bum back, lifting up through the chest. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale, moving back into our forward fold. Dropping the bum, reach the hands in front of you, coming back into your chair pose. You should feel that within the inner thighs, outer thighs, your glutes. Sitting a bit lower, bring your hands into prayer, heart center. Lift up through the chest, and we're going in for a twist. So I want you to bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. And if you can't hook it, take a twist and hold if you can. But if you are able to bring the elbow all the way down, now there'll be a tendency to lift your bum. I want you to sit a bit deeper. Opening up through the chest. Inhale, come back to center. Come all the way up. And exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, back into our forward fold. Soft bend in your knees, chest lowering all the way down. Inhale, coming back up into your Utkatasana chair. Pulling your shoulders back, hands into prayer, going in for a twist on the opposite side. So I'm just going to turn around again so you can see what that looks like. You're going to take your twist, taking your right elbow this time all the way out to the left knee and opening up through the chest. Allowing yourself to sit a bit deeper. One more breath here, deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back to center, reach your arms all the way up and exhale, mountain pose. Bring your hands onto your hips. Let's step to the front of our mat. Going back over that warrior sequence that we did the last time. Stepping your right leg back halfway down your mat. Bend into your front knee and reach your arms up. Inhaling, pressing up through the hands. Take a deep breath. On your exhale, swing your right hand behind you, opening up into Warrior Two. Front heel intersecting the arch of the back foot and spreading the arms nice and wide. Without looking to the back hand, I want you to line up that back hand with the front so that there's one straight long line of energy. Warrior poses and the warrior sequence is designed to help you feel strong, just as mountain pose. Taking a deep breath. Looking over the middle finger of that front hand, turn your palm up, inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior down to your back leg, keeping the front knee bent. Inhale, coming back up into Warrior Two. Trikonasana, we straighten up the front leg, reach the upper body towards the front hand, reach, give yourself a big stretch, and exhale, pivoting the hand down and looking up, Trikonasana. Inhale, lengthening up through the body. Come all the way up into Warrior Two. We're adding on today, we're going to add Humble Warrior. Reach your hands behind you and interlock your fingers. Lift up through your chest, inhale. And exhale, bring your head down to the inside of your front knee, reaching your arms overhead. Be mindful not to push back into the legs, but keep reaching the chest and the right hip forward. Release your hands down to the floor. Turn your back toes forward and step your right foot to meet the left. Again in your forward fold. You can even add a twist, gently rocking from side to side. And then slowly rolling all the way up, inhale. When you get to the top, exhale through the mouth. Roll your shoulders a couple times, releasing any tension in the neck and the head. Roll it up and back, and then roll it back, up and forward. Moving on to the left side. So bring your hands onto your hips. Step again to the front of your mat. We're going into Warrior One. Stepping back with that left leg halfway down your mat. Reach your arms all the way up. Bend into that front knee and tighten up that back leg. Keep gazing up at the space in between your palms. If that doesn't feel good for your neck, you want to look straight ahead. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, swing your left hand behind you. Open up into Warrior Two. Virabhadrasana 2. You want to dig deep and bend into that front knee. Spread your arms wide and stand tall like a warrior. Take 2 deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Turning your front palm up. Reverse your warrior. Stretching the top hand towards the back of you. Looking up past your armpit. Coming all the way back up. Warrior Two. Your drishti, your gaze, is the middle finger of your front hand. Straighten up the front leg, reach the hand forward, coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose. With every pose, you want to combine that pose with your breath, and that's what really makes yoga special, that we move through our poses with our breathing. Inhale, come all the way back up, Warrior Two. And again, we move in for Humble Warrior. And that sounds a little strange. How can a warrior be humble? But sometimes to win the battle, we need to be a little bit humble. So reach your hands behind you, interlock your fingers, lift your chest, and exhale, dropping the top of the head down to the inside of the leg. Reach your arms overhead. And as if I'm pulling you up by your hands, lift your chest. Let's hover here for 1 deep breath. And inhale, come all the way back up. Open up your hands this time, back into Warrior Two. Then place your hands onto your hips. Turn both toes forward, lift up through the chest. Going in for wide-legged forward fold. Take a deep breath, inhale. And on your exhale, tilting from your hip, push your bum back. Drop your hands down. See if you can grab onto your big toes or grabbing onto your ankles, maybe even your calves. And press or pull yourself so that your chest moves towards the space in between your legs. Head hanging down, unless of course you have high blood pressure. You want to keep your head up and you can bring your palms underneath the face. So that's the other thing I really love about yoga. There are so many variations that we can take. It's for everybody. Bring your hands back onto your hips, lift up halfway, inhale, come all the way up to standing, and exhale through the mouth. We're going to walk those legs back together. That brings us to the end of our standing sequence. I hope you feel strong and empowered. That's what Warrior Flow is about. We head back down onto the mat for Shavasana. So Shavasana is going to be nice and gentle. I want to invite you to come to lay onto your back. If you feel like it's not super comfortable for you to have your legs extended, you could keep your knees bent. Anyway, find a comfortable position. Your Shavasana is a time where you get to relax. You feel the benefits of your pose. As you wiggle your toes, I want you to repeat into your mind to yourself, my feet are relaxed. My feet are relaxed. My feet are relaxed. Relaxing your shins, your calves, your knees, your thighs and your hamstrings. My legs are relaxed. My legs are relaxed. My legs are relaxed. Relaxing your glutes, your hips and your pelvis. Your glutes, your hips and your pelvis are relaxed. Feeling your back melt into your mat, your lower, middle and upper back. Feeling your back entirely supported. Your back is relaxed. Relaxing your abdomen and your chest. Relaxing your abdomen and your chest. Your abdomen and your chest are relaxed. Bringing your awareness to your fingers. Relaxing your fingers, your palms, your wrists. Your fingers, your palms and your wrists are relaxed. Allowing your arms to become heavy on the mat. Relaxing your arms. Your arms are relaxed. Relaxing your shoulders, your neck and your head. Your shoulders, your neck and your head. Your shoulders, your neck and your head are relaxed. Soften around your jaw, maybe even separate your lips. Relax around your eyes, your nose and your mouth. That space in between your eyebrows, feel it relax. And feel your scalp relax. Your face and your scalp are relaxed. Allow your mind to become calm, releasing any thoughts of today or something that has happened in the past. Allow your mind to become calm. Your mind is relaxed. Feel a wave of relaxation descend upon your body. Feel your entire body supported by your mat. Take a deep breath, and your entire body is now relaxed. I invite you to stay in your Shavasana for as long as possible, as long as you can maintain this calm, relaxing feeling. This is the benefit of yoga. It allows us to gain energy to move on through the rest of our day. I hope you feel good. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I'm going to bring my hands into prayer and say to you, Namaste.
This program was sponsored in part by